Today's destination requires no introduction. We're going to Niagara Falls, Ontario. I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be, 'cause I'm free in my RV. Yeah.
On the road again. I think now we're going to the front and they're going to film the RV, coming into the RV resort or something like that. And then we're going to the great land of Canada, north of the border.
Greetings from Geneva-on-the-Lake, Ohio. I drove out of the RV resort and now I'm going back to pretend I'm arriving so the Temple Media Studios crew can film it as part of the series Around the Sun with Traveling Robert. Yeah, sometimes things are filmed out of order. And now for real, off we go. We've got one more episode on this series, on this trip, before we move on to the next thing. It's been a fun project so far, but I'm eager to start doing my own thing again. A more chronological, less scripted kind of thing. We've got 2 more episodes in Florida coming up, but it's gonna be a while. Right now, as we start wrapping up our summer 2024 series, we're going to Ontario, and we're going to spend a couple of days in the Niagara Falls area. I'm very excited because I haven't been to the Canadian side of the falls since 2013. Besides, border crossings are always exciting. We're arriving in Buffalo, New York, which means we're almost there. At the border, that is. We're finally crossing the Peace Bridge, spanning the Niagara River, the natural border between the United States of America and Canada. Here we are, now we wait. Alright, see you on the other side. Here's a toll booth and a Welcome to Canada rain shower. Luckily they take Easy Pass, and I have SunPass Pro, which works with Easy Pass, so it will be easy to pass. Oh no, there's a long line to check into Sharkstone Shores.
Homeowner, or are you renting? Stuck in the line, there you go, Roberto. There you go, you're getting better now.
It seems to be a pretty popular place. There's a line going exactly 1 kilometer. There's 1 kilometer of solid traffic going into, I guess the town is called Sharkstone, and Sharkstone...
Yes, Sharkstone Shores. I can never remember that name. I finally get to check in, which is another long line. Trevor from Temple City is going to fly the drone and film me as I pull into my site. And would you take a look at this place? If the Geneva-on-the-Lake resort looked like a small town, this one is a whole city. Crazy, huh? I'm exhausted.
Well, good morning. When I arrived yesterday, I didn't realize the lake is like right there. Maybe we can do a little video tomorrow afternoon, walking around this campground. I mean, this is the largest RV resort I've ever seen. This is like a small town, like a subdivision here. Anyway, bad weather is coming, but that will not deter us. We're going to Niagara Falls.
It's about a half-hour drive to Niagara Falls. Just getting out of this RV park, it's gonna take us 10 minutes. Well, not really. Coming in is
in
the
100
big issue
meters,
because you have to
slight
go
right to stay on Alfie's Lane, Quarry Ridge Premium EWS.
all the way around.
Take the next right to stay on Alfie's Lane, Quarry Ridge Premium EWS, then turn right onto Fiddler's Green Road.
Oh gosh, and I have to figure out where I'm supposed to dump my trash. There's like 5 stations.
Take the next right onto Fiddler's Green Road, Turtle Pond Road, then turn right onto Elkan Highway.
As I said, 32 minutes to Niagara Falls. We're gonna get there in the nick of time because we have filming to do.
Take the next right onto Elkan Highway.
Half an hour later, here we are, arriving in Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada. The Canadian side seems to be a little more developed compared to the American side, which is a New York State park. Here on this side they have a bunch of hotels and kitschy attractions that remind me more of a Pigeon Forge or a Branson. But no, we're in Canada. Now, as we turn right, we can see the US side across the river. We even get a glimpse at the falls from here. There they are, Niagara Falls.
Beautiful views of the falls here. I can tell, even on this rainy day. I mean, it's kind of dreadful, but that's the one thing, you know, the weather doesn't always cooperate.
We're going to park here, which is $35 for the day, no in and out, not the cheapest, but it's going to be convenient for what we want to do.
And here we are at the Falls of Niagara. There's an incline railway. Check it out. Yep, the American Falls. Those are the American Falls down there. Horseshoe Falls are on this side.
All we're really gonna do is find a quiet place inside the building and interview the park manager for the Around the Sun video.
The vibration from the falls.
You can kind of see it in the reflection. It is like a very subtle earthquake.
And now, we're gonna have some breakfast. A little too close here. Let's see what I can do.
Let's go back to the other side of town. By the way, part of this rain, some of it anyway, may be part of the mist generated by the falls. I mean, besides that, it is really raining. If it doesn't stop, we're gonna have to postpone some of the filming for this evening or even tomorrow. This is the area known as Clifton Hill, the part with all the kitschy attractions, tourist trappy in a good way. Let's see if we can find parking. The Thrift Lodge here seems to have public parking. It doesn't look like public parking, but I guess it is.
Well, had to pay 25 Canadian, which is like probably like 18 American. Oh, beer garden. Maybe we should come this way instead. Yeah, we're having some beaver tails for breakfast. I think it is the British that say there's no bad weather, just inappropriate clothing. So while it is a little chilly, oh man, this is so touristy.
Touristy doesn't even begin to describe it.
Of course, they have to have a Ripley's, believe it or not, here.
Oh, check it out. Believe it or not, has a Tesla Cybertruck there. This reminds me of like Gatlinburg, one of those places, right?
And on through the gallows and
the snake pit.
I'm telling you, I don't recall this town being so touristy, but I guess it is in a good way.
And here we have the two greatest Canadian inventions, beaver tails and poutine.
We did the beaver tails thing, which I didn't film, and then we went back to the resort, which I didn't film either.
Well, back to the resort for some more filming, and I think that's pretty much all we're gonna do today. Tonight. Tonight we're coming at night for to see the falls at night. Anyway, it's still raining. It's gonna rain all day.
Sorry to interrupt, but I wanted to introduce you to our brand new sponsor, Liquified, by our friend Matt of Matt's RV Reviews. Now, Liquified is giving away a brand new 2025 Alliance Delta SLE ML206 RV, valued at over $43,000, designed for luxury and adventure on the road. And let me tell you, this is a very nice travel trailer, perfect whether you are an RV enthusiast or dreaming of life on the road. I mean, this is your chance to elevate your RV experience at no cost to enter it, by the way. To participate, just go to liquifiedrav.com and make a purchase, although you can also enter by completing a survey, so no purchase is necessary. You have until May 31st of 2025 to participate, and the winner will be announced sometime in June of 2025. Now, there's a special promotion now in January if you're going to be at the Florida RV Super Show in Tampa or at Quartzsite, January 15th through the 26th. You can buy one bottle of the 16-ounce orange and one bottle of the 16-ounce lavender for $19.99 with bonus entries into the giveaway. Exclusively on liquifiedrv.com or at the General RV Parts Barn at the Tampa Show or at the Liquified booth at Quartzsite. Just head over to liquifiedrv.com/TravelingRobertRV giveaway. I'll put a link to in the description. But do it now to enter this incredible giveaway. Whether you make a purchase or fill a quick survey, you're in the running to win your dream RV. So don't wait. Entries are live today. Now, where were we? Eventually, as the weather started letting up, we returned here. It is hard hosting a show for someone else and filming your own, but I try, let me tell you. For the next leg of this series, I'm gonna make sure I have one full day on my own so I can do a better job sharing the experience with you. I see a glimmer of hope, some blue sky.
And we're back. It's been raining all day, but now it's kind of like late afternoon, and I think there's still a little bit of a mist, which may be coming from the falls actually. But I believe this is the last of the...
Yeah, the rain clouds are moving away.
Yeah, this mist is definitely from the falls because we got blue sky, it's almost up there, so... Let's see how close I think. Yeah, there's a path coming this way. How cool.
And here's we have some Canada geese in Canada. Here we are. The mist is incredible here at the brink of the Horseshoe Falls.
Yeah, I should get me one of those ponchos. So look at that. This view is amazing too. So a lot of mist here. Let's get away from the falls a little bit.
Here's another great view, and I came early to enjoy this a little bit on my own before the film crew arrives.
Oh, there it is, Rainbow Bridge behind me, American Falls, and the Horseshoe is barely visible. It's so misty today that the Canadian Horseshoe is almost non-visible. That's crazy. I'm just gonna walk a little farther, and tomorrow afternoon I'm coming back and I'll probably walk all the way to the Rainbow Bridge. But right now I'm just gonna walk a little farther, and in about half an hour I'm meeting up with the film crew and we're gonna do some kind of video of the falls at night. Of course, that will be on their video, not on mine. I'll try to film something. I'm just gonna walk a little farther, see if we can get a better view of the Horseshoe, which is kind of not really visible today.
And there are folks back in the United States looking back at us in Canada. Land borders are a fascinating thing. And there goes the Maid of the Mist. That boat goes all the way to the brink of the falls, perhaps too close for comfort. We took it back in 2013, and we'll probably do it again, someday. That would be the Skylon Tower. Great views of the falls from up there too. Here's a great view of the American Falls. We did that tour on the boardwalk, Cave of the Winds, back in 2021. You really get soaked on that one.
Sometimes just put down the camera and enjoy the moment. And that's just what I was doing. It's one of those spectacles of nature that it's kind of hard to capture. Oh, that must be the behind it.
Yes, I believe that's what we're doing tomorrow. The journey behind the falls.
Well, let me join the trendy folks at the Temple City Studios. I'm Rachel, it's on outdoors, and let's see what they have in mind. Beautiful, beautiful clouds now at the sunset is in 15 minutes.
This is one of those places that must be experienced in person. Regular video could never convey the experience of actually being here. Perhaps someday, high-resolution, high-frame rate, immersive VR video may be able to emulate the experience, but technology is not quite there yet. What a great spectacle as the day slowly comes to an end. As night begins to fall, and soon we're gonna have fireworks. Of course, they do light up the falls at night. The last time we experienced this was from up there, from the Skylon Tower. In the very early days of my YouTube channel, before we even had an RV. What a great experience to be here. The fireworks will start shortly. Well, yeah, that was a pretty good show. Tomorrow we'll continue our Niagara Falls experience.
Well, good morning, ready for departure. What a difference a day makes. It's been raining and cloudy for 2 days, but today it is gorgeous. So we're going back to Niagara Falls. I'm gonna do a behind the falls experience and a zip line. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show you the zip line because I'm gonna be zip lining, but yeah, and I'm filming with Temple City Studios on Zone Outdoors, so I'll film as much as possible.
If you stay at a place long enough, eventually you get a good weather day. And it looks like today we got ours. Took a slightly different route today. Going into that same $35 parking lot. It is all so wet from the falls. I mean, look at the drizzle coming down. Mist from the falls.
Well, what can I say? It is glorious.
We're going straight to the journey behind the falls.
Oh man, check that out. Waterproofing the camera. Show them. We're ready for this.
Already here? Thank you.
Nice.
Ooh, these LED lights are really screwing with the GoPro shutter. Oh yeah, this is the behind the falls.
Oh, this seems to be the good one. Whoa, look at that. Yeah, that's the money shot right there. Oh yeah. This is incredible. The sheer power of nature can be felt in this place. The roaring of the falls. I mean, come on, it's amazing. Let me get So everybody ready to get wet? We're going downstairs now.
Like they say, all good things come to an end. Now we're going somewhere else, and it is not the casino.
Well, very cool views here of downtown. We're going on a zip line. I have no idea how much I'm going to be able to show you, but I'll put a link to the Sun Outdoors video somewhere.
We're about to walk under the Rainbow Bridge.
Under the Rainbow Bridge.
Pretty cool. This, of course, is an international bridge between the USA and Canada. I think this was a little more walking than originally anticipated. And here's the zip line. I think we're too early, so we're going to do something else instead.
It is a steady climb.
This, by the way, the other side of the casino. The idea is to get some footage of all the quirky attractions, like, for example, this dinosaur-themed mini-golf. This is like the ultimate American tourist trap, Americana at its best. But in Canada, we're not that different after all, eh? We were here yesterday with much worse weather. And now it is finally time for the zip line. What a great view of the Horseshoe Falls. Oh, this is gonna be a great ride. Oh yeah, we can see the people lining up for the Maid of the Mist down there. The American Falls in the background. Apparently, the heavier you are, the faster you go, but it gives us a great view of the Horseshoe Falls up ahead.
Majestic.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
They even give us a ride back. Every view is a slightly different perspective.
And I think as far as filming goes, I think that's a wrap.
One final look at the American Falls. For now. I know the horseshoe usually gets all the love, but the American Falls are spectacular too.
I just said goodbye to the film crew, and now I'm on my own here, and I'm just gonna walk around a little bit, maybe go by the Rainbow Bridge and explore by foot, you know, see what this whole area has to offer. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way to do at least a little bit of the Rainbow Bridge by foot, but I didn't bring the passport, so check it out, Hershey keys. I didn't bring the passport, so I don't know. Let's see how far we can go without actually showing my passport, because I left my passport in the RV and I didn't want to be with it all the time, you know. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I think this is as far as I can go without actually having a passport, so I'm not gonna risk it. I thought I was gonna be able to get a nice view of... Actually, this is a pretty nice view.
I'm gonna start walking back to Clifton Hill, perhaps stop by the brewery. I'm actually a little tired today, believe it or not. I'm wearing the hiking shoes since it was going to be wet behind the falls this morning, and they are great for hiking and pretty waterproof, but not so much for just city walking. They feel a little heavy on my feet.
That is a very long line to get on the boat down there. It's called Niagara City Cruises. I don't think it's called the Maid of the Mist anymore. Maybe they changed the name.
Let's walk up one more time to the very touristy Clifton Hill.
Alright, Niagara Brewing Company. I think I'm gonna do it.
Yes, it is almost like a tradition, right? Let's see what their IPA tastes like. Ooh, Rainforest Cafe. I keep saying it. This feels like a combination of Pigeon Forge or Gatlinburg with Branson, and I'm gonna throw in Disney Springs as well. Just more densely packed. Anyway, let's check out the brewery. Of course, I had to have my customary IPA, which is, by the way, very good. The place seems legit. And they have live music. I'm not hungry because I had lunch with the film crew earlier. Some poutine, of course. I wish I was hungrier, thirstier, and not alone, because this would be a nice way to spend the afternoon.
We came earlier with the film crew here, and this place was kind of dead, but now it's happening at 3:30 p.m. here.
The volcano is supposed to erupt every once in a while. There, that's it.
Oh well, missed the big eruption. Anyway, let's keep on walking to the corner, and then we're gonna head back down to the falls. And my original plan was to stay here until nighttime, but I don't know. We might leave earlier.
Maybe I should have some Timmy's, eh?
I was gonna have a Timmy's, but the lines are... I mean, there's too many people everywhere.
Taylor Swift? It doesn't really look like her.
Wax Museum. I must say it is a bit much. I'm gonna go back to the falls and see what else we can do. Maybe we can get on that Skylon Tower. That would be cool.
Fun by the falls, that much is certain.
Now I believe this is probably one of the best spots to see the American Falls. And I'm gonna show you right now. Let me show you. It is a great view, a great frontal view of the falls. Right there.
We've actually walked on that bridge before. If you're on the American side, the observation tower is a great way to see the American Falls. I know we've seen the falls before in this video, many times actually, but never with this perfect weather.
Check out the rainbow. Yeah, the sheer amount of tourists is staggering. It's getting to that point that it's almost too crowded. But and I was thinking of spending the rest of the day here, maybe even just wait until nighttime to see the fireworks again and the lights again. But we got that last night, even though the weather wasn't so great. So I'm just gonna go to the brink of the falls, get a little wet because it is getting hot, and we might call it a day. And this is another thing, the closer you get to the Horseshoe Falls, the less of the Horseshoe Falls you see.
Look at that boat struggling against the strong currents. We are now at the very brink of the falls. Let's see if we can get a look. Here we have a full rainbow. And now we've got a double rainbow.
As I said, I think we've had enough fun for one day. Let's get back to the RV resort and get ready for departure tomorrow. I'll try to leave early.
Well, that's it. Good morning. Saying goodbye to Canada. Oh, this is so dirty. It's the car sat all day under, the mist of the falls. I guess there's a lot of sediment in that water. Anyway, we are going back to the USA. And then NJ24. Even though you might watch this video in 25 at the rate I'm going.
Prophetic words, huh? Anyway, chronologically, we would now go to New Jersey, New York City, Maine, and other parts of New England. But I'm going to do something different. Radical for me. We're going real time. The next time you see a new video, it will be from the Florida RV Super Show. And don't worry, eventually I'll let you know what else we did last summer. Until the next one, thank you so much for watching, and see you on the road.